Have you ever made a different choice after one bad result and still ended up losing again? Sometimes we remember the mistake but never understand why our first choice failed. A wolf made the same mistake twice, until one simple question finally stopped him from making it again. Once upon a time, a fox and a wolf owned a small piece of farmland together. The land was not large, but the soil was rich. "If we work together," said the wolf, looking across the empty field, "we could have enough food for the whole year." The fox smiled. "That sounds fair." So that spring, they planted oats. For weeks, they worked side by side. The wolf carried water, the fox pulled weeds. Soon the field changed from brown soil into rows of tall green plants. By late summer, golden oats moved gently in the wind. The wolf looked proudly across the field. "We did well." "We did," said the fox. Then came harvest day. They cut the oats and made a large pile. The wolf rubbed his paws together. "How do we divide it?" The fox looked at the plants. "I have an easy way." The wolf listened. "One of us takes everything from the roots." The fox pointed downward. "The other takes everything from the top." The wolf frowned. "And I get to choose?" "Of course." That made the wolf smile. He looked at the thick roots covered with soil, then at the thin tops waving above them. He thought for a moment. "The roots." The fox raised an eyebrow. "You're sure?" "Very sure." The wolf pulled one large root from the ground. "Look how strong this is. The whole plant grows from here." The fox nodded. "Then the roots are yours." The wolf spent the day gathering them. Meanwhile, the fox collected the tops filled with grain. A few days later, the wolf visited the fox. A warm smell filled the little house. The fox was pulling fresh oat bread from the oven. On the table were bags of grain. The wolf stared. "What is all that?" "My half of the harvest." The wolf looked down at his own pile of dry roots. He could hardly believe it. "You tricked me!" The fox calmly tore a piece of bread. "You chose first." "You knew the top was better." "You never asked." The wolf's face tightened. He went home angry. All winter he remembered that bread, and he made himself one promise. "Next year, I will not make the same mistake." Spring returned. This time they planted potatoes. The wolf worked harder than ever. Every time he looked at the green leaves, he smiled to himself. "I know what fox will try." The fox noticed. "You seem happy." "I've learned something." "Have you?" "Oh, yes." Months passed. The potato plants became thick and green. At harvest time, the fox came to the wolf. "Same agreement?" Wolf smiled immediately. "Root or top?" "Yes." The wolf laughed. "You fooled me last year because I chose the roots." The fox waited. "Well, you will not fool me twice." Wolf pointed proudly at the green leaves. "This year, I take the tops." The fox slowly smiled. "Are you sure?" "Completely." "You don't want to think about it?" "I've already learned my lesson." "All right," said the fox. "The tops are yours." The wolf proudly cut every green potato plant above the ground. He made a huge pile. Meanwhile, the fox knelt in the soil. He dug beneath the plants. One potato appeared, then another, then another. Soon baskets were overflowing. The wolf stopped cutting. He stared. "What are those?" "Potatoes." The wolf dropped the leaves from his paws. "But," he ran toward the fox, "last year the good part was on top." "Yes." "And this year it's underneath?" "Yes." Wolf looked at his useless pile of leaves. His ears dropped. "But I chose the opposite." The fox wiped the dirt from one potato. "That was your mistake." "What do you mean?" "You remembered what you chose last year." The fox held up the potato. "But you never understood why it was wrong." The wolf said nothing. "You thought learning meant doing the opposite." The fox pointed toward the oat field from the year before. "Oats give us grain above the ground." Then he pointed toward the potatoes. "Potatoes grow below it." The question changed. But you only changed your answer. That evening, the wolf went home furious. He could not stop thinking about the baskets of potatoes in the fox's storehouse. "He has everything again," he muttered. "And I have nothing." But instead of admitting he had made another careless choice, the wolf blamed the fox. Late that night, he quietly returned. The moon hung over the farm. The fox's storehouse stood beside the field. The wolf looked around. No one. He opened the door and took a potato, then another. Soon he had filled a sack. As he turned to leave, a voice came from the darkness. "Are those roots or tops?" The wolf froze. The fox stepped into the moonlight. For a moment, neither spoke. Finally, the wolf lowered the sack. "You made a fool of me." "No," said the fox. "You made a choice without understanding it." The wolf looked away. The fox continued. "And now you are making another mistake because you are angry about the first one." The wolf slowly put the potatoes back. For the first time, he stopped thinking about how to beat the fox. He started thinking about why he had lost twice. The next spring, when it was time to plant again, the fox smiled. "So, root or top?" The wolf shook his head. "Not yet." The fox looked surprised. The wolf bent down and examined the seeds. "First, tell me what we are growing." And for the first time, the fox had nothing clever to say. Making the opposite choice does not mean you learned from your mistake. The wolf remembered what went wrong but never understood why. So when the situation changed, he failed again. People do this in money, work, relationships, and everyday decisions. They react to the last bad experience instead of understanding it. Do not just ask, "What should I do differently?" Ask, "Why did this go wrong?" Because changing your answer without changing your thinking can lead you straight back to the same mistake. What do you think matters more after a mistake? Changing your choice or understanding why it failed? Tell me in the comments. And if you'd like to hear more stories like this, you're always welcome to subscribe and join us for the next one.